Hi everyone, this is Grace from Pink Sugar Plans, and I'm back with another Plan With Me video. This week I'm using a kit from the Glitter Momma. It was a full kit, and I've never bought a kit from her shop before. It was actually this is my first time buying from her, but the clip art for this kit was just so beautiful. I'd seen it months ago, but I never bought any kits using this clip art. And with summer winding down, I didn't want to miss the chance to use it, so I went ahead and bought this from her shop. It is on premium matte, and I really love it. I think it's beautiful and vibrant and still perfect for the summer season. As you can tell, I started out with my bottom washi, and now I'm working on the sidebar. I always like to start with the bottom washi, then the sidebar, and then the top glitter headers. I'm looking for the habit trackers now, and I realized when I was putting this purple one down that underneath it, one of the lines was going to show, and I wanted to make it look like white space, so I just whited that out before putting the habit trackers down. And I think this kit was actually really perfect for this week, or for the month of August, simply because of the color scheme, because it's already yellow as a theme for August, and there's yellow in this kit. I'm using a washi on top of a weekly tracker because it didn't have a lot of what do you call it, headers like that I could use for my sidebar, and I totally messed up. I whited out the wrong line, so that wasn't good. I had to fix myself there. So I decided to use the washis that came with the kit as a header. It didn't come with another weekly tracker, because I always like to track or have two weekly trackers, one for steps or exercise, and one to keep track of my hours worked. So because it didn't have a second one, I decided to use one of the checklists that came with the kit. And then on the bottom, you can't really see it here right now, but I put one of the leftover bow washes that came with the kit, just to kind of fill that space, and I cut it to make sure it fit into the sidebar. There it is. Now you can see it. So now that I've got my sidebar down, I'm getting some washies, and whoever came up with the idea of like just sticking it to the back of your arm, it was awesome, because it just makes it go by so much faster, as far as being able to put the glitter headers down. And I do like to alternate them with the colors kind of cascading at an angle. So I got the first 2 rows down, and I always play around with these because I don't ever, for some reason, can't put them down straight the first time. And you'd think I could, because I'm just following what's already printed. And now that I got my top glitter header down, I went ahead and put down the date covers, which was so pretty. I love the wood grain and the floral. Next, I'm trying to decide on my full boxes. I kind of hesitated on which boxes I wanted to use where. I wanted to kind of make sure it was even on both sides. So I don't know. I was struggling to figure out exactly the way I wanted things to go. I go again, fixing the glitter header. I'm just so particular about that. I would just want to try to make it all even and spaced correctly, which I found out once I put the glitter header down on the third row and then tried to put a full box in there, that the spacing was off just a bit, so I had to adjust it. So I couldn't decide which full box I wanted for the bottom, and then when I finally decided on which one I wanted to use, I realized it wasn't gonna fit exactly right the way I had put everything down. So I had to I lined it up with the bottom line and topped the glitter header and had to adjust it up a little bit to make room, because I didn't want to cover up any of the full box with the glitter header. And I watch plenty of plan with me videos, and they make it look so effortless as far as putting down their full boxes and glitter headers, and everything always just fits perfectly. And I don't know why that I still struggle with it. Like, I've been planning with stickers in an Erin Condren for, I guess, 2 years now, and you know, I still can't seem to get it right. I don't know. Is it just me? So I'm now working on the second half of the week. Just flipped my Erin Condren over and I put down my bottom washi and working on the headers. And again, trying to continue that pattern that I had started in the first page. And I had to look and make sure that I was following the same pattern because I couldn't remember. I'm really nervous about that now that the year is winding down, about switching to the new Erin Condren. I haven't bought it yet, but I have been going back and forth about whether I should get it or not, or if I should switch to the Recollections. I do have a Recollections planner right now, but it has some drawbacks that I don't like, especially like where there's no lines, or you know, to line up your stickers with, how it's in a column in the Erin Condren. And but I'm really worried with the new Erin Condren of how the layout is. And I see lots of people taking a lot of time whiting out tons of things, and that's the one thing I hate having to do. I mean, of course I use whiteout, but I don't want to waste my time whiting out a bunch of stuff to do my plans. I just want to get right into it. So I don't know. I really need to make up my mind soon, because I need to start thinking about getting a new planner for next year. There's pros and cons between Erin Condren and the Recollections, and even though I use both, like, I can't decide on what I want to do. Now I'm working on the date covers for the rest of the week, and there's the basic outline of the spread. And I'm gonna get some of these scallop half boxes, I guess, or semicircles from Panda Bird Design, And I really like this idea, and I don't utilize it more. Like, it's been a while since I used her scallop half boxes. And it seems like a lot of shops have started to incorporate that as part of their functional stickers. And it's so cute. And I really don't know why I don't do this more often. I usually use flags. But this week I decided to pull those scallop half boxes to mark my work. And this is when I decided to put down the weekend banner, and when I was pulling it up, I ripped it. I had a mini freak out moment because I ripped off the edge, but I was gonna make it work. I couldn't believe I did that. Just how? How did I do that? But I did. And it is so dainty. What threw me off too was that the weekend banner is shorter. It doesn't extend to the a full 2 boxes like most weekend banners do. So I tried my best to get it as in the middle as possible between Saturday and Sunday. And I'm trying to figure out the placement to put the work label or work scripts to mark my work. I do plan chronologically, so I work in the beginning of the day and then fill in for the rest of the day. That's why work is always on the top of my planning. So there wasn't much on this week that I had to do or that I knew of that we were going to do. So it's going to be pretty bare. I was working on, I wanted to keep track of my meals because that's something I've been trying to do more recently, to be more conscious about what I eat. And so now I'm using the little things that came with the kit to put down my meals. At this point, I realized that pink little things were gonna run across the bottom because I was trying to alternate between pink and purple, and I didn't want that because there's already those pink bow washi strip on the bottom. So I switched them around so that the purples would be on the bottom row and the pinks in the middle row. So now I'm using some functional boxes that came with the kit to mark different events that are happening throughout the week, which there really wasn't much this week, and I'm not gonna fill it in on camera. I'll just do that off camera. But I love using functional boxes to mark events throughout the day. Even though I'm a white space planner, I like to fill it in with functional boxes. That's whenever I buy kits, I always think, is there enough functional boxes for me to use throughout the week? That's pretty much the last of my planning or pre-planning for the week. I'll fill it in as the week progresses. You can check out my Instagram in order to see how this week finishes out. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.